Hey everyone, this is my short review of the Raleigh Roadrunner. I bought this bike from Cycle Life exclusive for 18,500 Taka about 3 weeks ago. They claim this is the first road bike to be designed specifically for Dhaka roads. Now before I begin, I do want to point out that I'm not an expert and this is purely an amateur cyclist's perspective. One of the first things you notice is that the bike is equipped with an internal hub gear. I'm used to the more traditional derailleur gears, so I was fairly skeptical at first. But after a few rides, I will say I enjoy these gears quite a bit. Now with 3-speed selections, you don't get the wider range you do with traditional gears, but that really hasn't been a problem at all. I did notice that I use the first and second much more than I ever use the third gear. Another thing that I like about the Roadrunner is the frame. I would say a majority of cyclists in Dhaka prefer a mountain bike, but I really haven't had any issues with Dhaka roads with this bike. I have hit a few bumps and potholes at decent speeds, and the bike performed fairly well. It's obviously not going to be as versatile as a mountain bike, but the Roadrunner definitely does a good job. I also like the pedal. It's wide and has a good amount of grip. Now for the things that I'm not a big fan of. The placement of the kickstand sometimes conflicts with the left pedal. It gets wedged in a position where I can't move the stand back without moving the pedal first. To get the stand back, I would have to pick up the rear tire and move the pedal. Now it's obviously not a major problem, but it's just one of those small inconveniences. I don't really like the handlebar grips. They look and feel a bit cheap. However, for under 20,000, I probably shouldn't expect top of the line parts. In all, I think this bike isn't going to blow your mind, but it definitely is a very good value for your money for under 20,000 Taka. I think the guys at Magna and CLE will try to come up with a second version of this bike in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. On a side note, I was having an issue with the chain falling off constantly, so I took it back to CLE, and they said a small add-on wasn't attached when they built the bike for me. They were nice enough to attach the add-on for free of charge. If you're having the same problem with the chain, I would suggest you take it back to CLE, and it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. So that's my review of the Raleigh Roadrunner. Thanks everyone for watching. Feel free to leave questions or comments below. Stay safe and happy cycling.